are you today? Somebody asked me yesterday, when do I record these? When I get up. That's when I do it. And when I get up kind of depends, right? And one of the great things about when you work for the man, you get up to a clock. When you work for the man, you get up when you need to get up. So I'm up a little bit earlier than I normally am because I guess I'm ready to get up, ready to face the day. And then this day there will be some things that I probably don't anticipate. I'm sure maybe that happens to you as well. I was talking to Larry, who was let go. Oh my. Third time. One of those deals where a company comes in and says, well, we're going to make some changes here to be more streamlined. Uh-oh. You know what that means, right? We're going to right size. Uh-oh. You know what that means, right? We're going to have to let some people go, as in like they're caged animals, right? I mean, here's what you're going to do. You're going to ruin lives. All right? Let's just be clear. You're going to save some money by firing some people and ruining their lives. Now, they got to figure out about their mortgage. They're going to be unsettled. That nervousness is going to carry into the workplace, not just for them, but all the people left behind because they're hunkered down. Uh-oh, am I next? Am I next? Yes, that's a terrible business strategy. That ruins culture. And in a time when people are hard to find, good people are hard to find, I don't even know what that's about. I simply, anyway, that's a whole topic for talking to companies on my story map concept. But I want to talk to Larry and the people like Larry. Larry asked me, does God ever open a door that you weren't looking for? Yeah. Absolutely. So, you know what this is like, right? You don't come with instructions. You're kind of hard to figure out. And so you need to make your place in the world. So I'll try this. This seems like a good gig. This seems like a good job. And of course, you want to do well at your job. You want to get paid at your job. So you just kind of focus in and do the job. Now, all jobs have elements of work and suffering in it. That's part of the job, and you accept that, and you don't even consider that maybe this isn't the right job for me. And sometimes to help you with that, God gives you a gift. And that gift is called jerks. Sometimes God will give you a jerk. And that jerk will be what they are. And sometimes that jerk will say, you're out. And we're tempted to focus on the injustice of what that jerk just did. Well, to the injustice part, it says in Scripture that God's a jealous God. And I interpret it this way. He is like your dad who wants the very, very best for you. And when somebody treats you poorly, he just gets, on your behalf, he just becomes righteously angry. How dare you treat my child that way? Right. And beware. I mean, it's sort of like messing with the cub. I mean, if you mess with the cub and the mom's around, that's not a good day for you. So you are being protected and looked after. And also perhaps moved. So that when these things happen to you, instead of focusing on the jerk, ask God, do you have something better for me? And the answer is yes, of course. Of course he does. That door's open. You just got to find it. It's not an easy thing. This is, I do keynote addresses. And what do you like about a keynote? Well, they're 45 minutes and people feel good and off they go. Well, they don't last very long. So that's why I started doing workshops and why I started doing these longer form interpersonal one-on-one conversations called a Significance Masterclass, because there is an answer for you, but the answer isn't going to be necessarily discovered in an infomercial. It's probably going to take some time, you and I talking and connecting over this course material. So I just want to remind you that this world will always have suffering, always. And in this world, you always have someone looking out for you and working on your behalf. This will require suffering, because that's the way the world is for everybody. And the outcome will be excellent, more than excellent. As I've said in past ones, don't tell God how big your problems are. Tell your problems how big your God is. And focus on the shepherd and his guiding hand. Hard to do, but really the only answer in difficult times. Well, we'll all go through it someday. May the words I speak now to you be told to me someday, when I will go through something similar. Well, my friend, God bless. There's another video right there. Until we talk, I'm Jeff Gould, America's Storyteller.